Walk in the way of dawn, for Lathander cannot protect you where the light doth not reach.
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man. The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf. I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak. Mestra, aye, my boy. What she wants is a matter better discussed in more comfortable environs. Knowing you, I'll wager your camp is a veritable home away from home. Lead the way. Then I can rest these bones of mine for a spell, and you can learn all that I have to share. Perhaps I didn't convey the gravity of the situation if you think you have better things to be doing. But very well. I shall see you there.
Do not walk in darkness. Turn to the light. Beware of the shadows.
Yes, this shall suffice. Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. Mistra, the message and the charge I bring you are hers. You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption. She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mistra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying, It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mystra's belief that only you can. As you say, Mystra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will. You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world. Well, you could flee from Mystra's calling, live the life of a hermit once again, and succumb to the orb all the same. Only it will be a death without purpose. It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mystra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute, and for your sacrifice you will be redeemed. Such is Mystra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. My Nahastra, Mystra Riel, Italian, Tras Anastra. It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Direct me. Mr. Dakarios, you seem different, better. What's the meaning of this? About time that old Bookerbone showed his face. I've been looking for him for precisely the reason you outline. No more pricey artifacts for you, then, is that it? Excellent. You were quickly becoming the most expensive pet in the realms. My pet, and I'm yours. A perfect circle of companionship. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't have it any other way. A slinking and a stalking, of course. This is a fascinating area of the realms. This cult of the absolute is taking over like a bad rash. That parasite in your head seems to be quiet enough. Thank the gods. Depends. Are mind flayers warm-blooded? If so, my prize napping spot on your lap won't be compromised. In which case, I suppose we could find an accord. And of course, your mother would still think you a prince, no matter how many tentacles you had. And with a nautiloid, you may even manage to visit her more often.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. Finding is my job, my friend. If there's anything in the world worth knowing, I assure you, I do. My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep, just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction, I've a needle in my tunic, after all. I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over. You won't find a more learned opinion on this matter, I assure you. You only have a matter of days to live. Don't dally, my friend.
So, Lae'zel's going to war with Vlaakith? Going to break her chains in Baldur's Gate? Good for her. I've only been looking after us. That Gur hunter, he's passed by our camp once or twice in the darkness. He won't bother us anymore. Now I've made sure of it.
You wish to speak?
Well met. Make some room, and I'm all yours.
You have my attention.
Well met. Quite an explosive secret to keep to yourself, Gale. Listen, Gale. I might invoke the Triad from time to time, appeal to Helm, but I'm no man of faith. Not like you. I don't know what drives a man to consider his own death, among countless others, to be an appropriate exchange for his goddess's forgiveness. To me, it all sounds like nonsense. The faith that matters most is that which you hold in yourself, in the ones that most matter to you. Big Bomb be damned. You've got everything you need to defeat the Absolute already. Talent, nerve, and powerful allies at your side. Just some food for thought. It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck. Not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see? It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again. A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to. It could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mizora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads. We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet. Well met. Make some room, and I'm all yours.
No time to rest?
Well met. Make some room, and I'm all yours.
Why are we slowing down? Old Rusty? Sure. Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close. I'd trade you if I could. I miss it more than anything. But hey, that's life. Or so I'm told. What's the story? Sounds boring. Oh, fine. I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
Well met. That's the spirit. Where am I needed?
The pride of the gate.
I'm sure.
Well met. Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready. An excellent choice, if I say so myself.
All right. What now?
Well met.
The pride of the gate.
Never a dull moment.
Defender of the people.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
I saw you training those children. You were so gentle. That's not how I was taught.
Cruel words strengthen neither heads nor hearts, Shadowheart.
I wouldn't quite say that. I learned a lesson, after all.
And came to resent your tutor, I bet. I taught them to fight, not to hate. Well met.
Can't give up now.
So, Will, what was the Blade of Frontier's toughest kill?
Ah, it was a great scrap. A hungry minotaur with a hankering for human flesh. An axe-bearing mountain of fur she was. Gave me a nasty scar.
I hope you don't mind if I don't ask to see it.
Greetings. What knowledge do you seek? In the beginning, I had an arrangement with a lich. Excellent company, despite what one would expect. I required brains, he required souls. A perfect symbiosis. But our ambitions eventually splintered. I wished to better the world, and he preferred its rot. So I left his company. And thus I now feed from those who act against the society's goals. Perhaps the peoples of the Underdark will be less inclined to violence if they comprehend the cost, yes? A tongue of madness and the spores from a Timisk mushroom. You may find them in nature, or the nearby cleric's tower. Be cautious. Those that have taken root are quite dangerous. I was born with a propensity for arcane magic my people despise. It gave me the strength to resist the Elder Brain. Every waking hour I pushed back against its dire hold. My wizardry empowered me. The moment its control shattered, I fled. Before the colony discovered I had defected.
How is your more personal research progressing?
Not well. The nutrition my species receives from other minds is difficult to emulate.
How long have you been down here? Think, Balin, think!
Look at that. I suppose that's you. His hands are empty as a whole. We'll have to send him back out soon enough. Please, Balin's got a job to do. We can leave when he's done it. Love? Never heard of it. Balin's meek now, but he used to be a rotten old bastard. Treated me like an old shoe for 70 years. Losing his mind was the only good he ever did by me. Collecting noble stock. Valuable mushroom. We've a shop in Baldur's Gate. The locals go mad for it. Nearly nothing it can't cure. Blindness, probably. I know him better than anyone. We'll be clearing out. You come across a noble stock mushroom about, you give it here. Gods know I've earned it. 70 years of terror.
Yeah, it was right
For
with
what?
magic.
Look at that. I suppose that his hands are empty as a whole. We'll have to send him back out soon. Collecting noble stock. That nearly nothing it can't cure. Probably. I know him better than anyone. We'll be clear. You come across a noble stock mushroom about, you give it here. Gods know I've earned it. That old idiot.
How long have you been down here? Dink, Balin, dink.
Where am I needed?
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Even with your keen eyesight, the hole below you soon plummets into an abyss of impossible darkness. Your call echoes as it plunges downward, before gradually fading away. Even with your keen eyesight, the hole below your call echoed.
Sharp, deep, and still fresh. Some monster did this, marking its territory.
So, will with a Y. Why?
Why? That's right.
But why?
Why? A great uncle to name, my father said. But I just figured he couldn't spell.
The ground in front of this tombstone has been
seen a tree like that. The bark must be a rarity. Always room for more.
on it.
God, you're distracting, aren't you?
Still breathing, despite everything. Don't waste a step.
On the victor's path.
Can't give up.
Certainly.
I'm ready.
What now?
Death is but a word away. Let me recite their demise.
Still on my feet. That can wait.
No holding back. Might will prevail. How about I pick me up?
Still breathing, despite everything.
That's no ordinary darkness. It feels powerful and familiar. Stay on your guard.
Are you the true soul? I'll take that as a yes. Listen up. Grab a torch, stay out of the dark, and move fast. The shadows have eyes. Go on!
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
Playtime's over, pet.
Oh, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting them out. Will, your playmate's wasting precious time. Let's see about getting his priorities fixed. Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Zora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
Will relaxes, and your connection fades.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
You recall an old incantation from a children's story, said to void a devil's contract. Abi diabole et nunquam redi.
I've never seen such a fearless display of sheer idiocy. Bravo! Fine. I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul bearer's fulfillment of related obligation. Now, to Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow. Mazora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue. Gods, she makes a mockery of everything the blade stands for. Such an asshole. Thank you for sticking your neck out for me. I mean it, but I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free. Can already feel her scheming. She won't let me go without a fuss. Trust me on this. The same thought crossed my mind. I'm only to hunt the infernal, the demonic, and the heartless. But nowhere was it stated that I can't help one. Either we find it, or I'm made a mindless blob clawing at demons on the front line of the blood war. Yes, unless Mazora actually fulfills her promise and sets me free. I always knew what my future held, and I know I chose right.
God damn it! Why did it have to be Mazora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse? Look, Will's happiness is my happiness. I'd sooner see myself a lemur than him. But it's a bad idea to play games with the devil. You never win. Not ever.
What to do?
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I... Mazora set me on... Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the blade stands for. Such an asshole. The same thought crossed my... But nowhere was it... Either we find it, or I'm made a mindless blob clawing at demons on the front line. Yes, I always thank you, but I'm not going to celebrate. She won't let me go without making a fuss. Trust.
Do you feel that? I've never felt so cold, and that's me. This place will swallow us whole. Old Rusty? Sure. Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Agonizing. God's what I wouldn't give for a hug. A pat. Anything. You've never met anyone so desperate for a hug as this one right here. Pathetic perhaps, but true. It's my lot to bear, and I bear it badly. Ah well, can't have it all, can you? Not today, at least.
You'll have to look elsewhere for company. I already have an arrangement. You'll have to confide in someone else. I'm spoken for.
This dark land must be filled with the broken, the beaten, the desperate. The perfect preying ground for a devil who offers a way out for those who sign on the dotted line. I hope we end up seeing our friend Raphael down here somewhere. Help me find him, and you'll find out. When I was taken to his house, I was caught off guard. But now I know what to ask for. All in due time. I'm sure he'll turn up at one point.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
This place. There's a power in these shadows. I can sense it. It's ancient. Familiar.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Quite splendidly, to give credit where it's due. You and I have shared some good times together, and it seems we have plenty in common. Considering all we've been through, I think I was very lucky to find such favorable... Very serious of you. But go ahead. Always good when I'm with you. Even in perilous lands such as these.
It feels like we're being watched. Hunted, even. But there's nothing out there. Only more darkness. I much prefer it when I'm the one prowling in the shadows. About to strike. Sorry, did you want something? Or just looking for a distraction? I won't lie. It's tempting. If I keep the tadpole, I risk transforming into a grotesque monster. If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control. It's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? I'm glad to hear it. Whatever's coming, we need to keep our options open. So, lose a follower or two.
Lost in thought.
Let's get going.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here, and getting stronger. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress. You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove. Don't be so hard on yourself. It's not your fault the world is wicked. You did the right thing.
The hurt runs deeper than she's willing to show you.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Beneath the resilient veneer, a touch of fragility. She needs comfort.
It's been a very long time since someone did that. For me. Time works differently here. It's hard to explain. Sometimes I can barely even remember what it was like before. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected.
The order for your transformation has been given many times already. Yes, but the orders are oddly erratic, as if the Absolute cannot make up its mind. I don't fully understand. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me. I am the only one who can resist the Absolute's influence. Hence its fear of me, its desperation. Unfortunately, that also means it is dedicating more and more resources to my retrieval. The task ahead is monumental, but we're all that stands between victory for the Absolute and freedom for all. This is not just about you and I anymore. It has become far bigger than us. You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers, discover the secrets of the Absolute, and put an end to it. So we can finally be free. Now I must rest. And you must carry on. Do not let my efforts be in vain. The voice of the Absolute is strong here, and getting stronger. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress. You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove. Not everyone would have helped.
The hurt runs deeper than she's willing to show you.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Beneath the resilient veneer, a touch of fragility. She needs comfort.
It's been a very long time since someone did that. For me. A woman by the name of Berlin. We were close. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already. Yes, but the orders are oddly erratic, as if the Absolute cannot make up its mind. I don't fully understand. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me. I stole it from Blackith. Her continued rule depends on it. As long as the Absolute exists, I am trapped within the prism. I can only control the power from here. We must make sure Blackith never gets her hands on the prism. Nor the Absolute. Unfortunately, they are both dedicating more and more resources to retrieving it. The task ahead is monumental. But we're all that stands between victory for the Absolute and freedom for all. This is not just about you and I anymore. It has become far bigger than us. You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers, discover the secrets of the Absolute, and put an end to it. So we can finally be free. Now I must rest. And you must carry on. Do not let my efforts be in vain.
No one back home will ever believe this. At least things have stayed interesting.
Hold close to the light and keep the shadows at bay.
Seek and you shall find me.
Well met.
I've got a long road ahead.
What's next, I wonder?
Let's move.
I can feel the shadow's power here, but they don't seem to be harming me.
Horns bear someone else's blood. Must have put up a fight.
What's in here?
Flesh met horn, and flesh lost.
Wonder what's past this.
Take eyes at me, you breech blossom.
No, because I ain't a little coward.
Yeah. No. Me neither. Oi! Someone out there?
I liked it just fine.
You want a kicking? Can only make you prettier.
To your church every day, my queen. Your followers are legion. Your faithful stand ready, Majesty. Soon we march. Soon the world will bow to you.
Here, web ass. Something moved up there. Want me to drag it out?
Stay in the light! They do not go into the dark!
Didn't figure something as big and ugly as you for a coward.
No! They will not go into the dark! Enough! Stop! They will not become shadows! They will not feed the curse! Forgive me, my queen, but I had to. What's this?
The Drider's eyes cut through the darkness, locking on you as your parasite squirms with excitement. Your minds connect, and you hear a voice whispering to you. The Absolute, or just the echoes of his fractured mind reverberating in the darkness.
One of your true souls, my queen. How have they survived? Our goddess protects us. We carry her sacred light to drive back the shadows. Yes, Majesty, your light can shield another of your faithful. They will join us on the road. They will follow close. Do not leave the light.
Its light holds off every shadow. Keep close to the creature. lest the shadows devour us.
Which way to the nearest library?
Well met.
Looking ahead.
I'm back!
Must stay in the light, Majesty.
That light. It's protecting me from the curse.
My faith will guide me. I must keep going.
Defender of the people. Let's chew the fat. Oh, lovely day this. But now.
No one stopped me yet.
Defender of the people.
Must stay in the light.
Still alive, so that's progress. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
They leave us again. Very well, my queen. We will wait. Shadows and heretics, Majesty. But they won't stop us. They can't stop us! Want to die in the dark. They leave us again. Come back! We must stay in the light, Majesty. Turn to the light!
Well met.
The old remains sport green armor and garb. What banner did they march under?
We must stay in the light, Majesty. Stay close. The shadows are darkest here, hungriest here. Do not stray from the light, no matter what they promise you.
We're close. I can feel it. The Absolute. Its power is strong here.
What's this? Who are these, Majesty?
Move.
His thoughts seek yours, searching, grasping. Your parasite squirms in recognition.
Disciple Zarel's in the Great Hall. She'll be wanting to see you.
Rest of you, head on in.
The others will go in, but I will go up. My queen summons me to her chapel, to be in her presence. I hear you, sweet majesty. I am coming, my queen.
Plenty of supplies if you're running low, true soul.
In her name.
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the Absolute.